Hello everybody, this is Pat, and I want to talk with you a little bit today. Today is Tuesday, so we're going to call this series Telling It Like It Is on a Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to tell it like it is today. Alright, today the topic that I want to talk about is entrepreneurship. And everybody thinks they know what entrepreneurship is, and basically it is, having your own business, your own thing, or whatever. And there are three ways to be an entrepreneur. Now, you can start a business. That's the first way I want to talk about. You can start a business, a traditional business where you have a location, you have some type of product, whether it's food or some type of retail product or whatever that you want to offer to people. And of course, you know that you need some undetermined amount of money for that, because you need to either own the space or you need to rent the space, and you need to furnish that space, and then you need to have your products in that space. And unless it's going to be you by yourself, you need to have employees in that space. And there's other countless things that we haven't even talked about that you need for that type of way to become an entrepreneur. And it's very costly. Okay. The second way I want to talk about is opening a franchise. It's a little bit easier as far as methodology, because you just basically follow the system that's already in place, but you still need to have capital. And there's a lot of franchises out there, but there's not a lot of them that are inexpensive. You're talking 25,000, you're talking about 75,000, you're talking about 125,000. So that's also a very costly way to be an entrepreneur. The third way that I think is probably the most attainable way to become an entrepreneur is to join a direct selling sales or network marketing type company, like I have done, because the one I've joined is Visalis. But there are others out there. There's Avon, there's Mary Kay, there's all kinds of, ones that you've heard of, that are on the lips of people all across the United States. I'm looking at my phone. Sorry. Make sure my ringer is on, because I'm expecting a call. Okay. So anyway, that's the way that I want to talk about today. And I'm a person who works a traditional job. I have a 9-to-5, as they call it. I have a full-time job. And a lot of you watching have full-time jobs, but you're thinking that there's got to be something more. There's got to be a way that you can have extra income coming in and be able to kind of alleviate some of the stress of, as most people are out there living paycheck to paycheck. And becoming affiliated with one of these types of opportunities is a very good way to build a nice residual, a nice additional income. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is that you have to find one that matches your interest. Don't do something just because you think you can get some extra money coming in. Because if you don't have some type of love for it, a passion for it, you're not going to be able to sustain it. And you're not going to have the motivation to sustain it if you don't really, really care for it or love it. So that's the first piece of advice I want to tell you, is just to choose something that is close to your heart. So if close to your heart is fitness and wellness, then choose an opportunity that has to do with fitness and or wellness. And I'll tell you, the wellness industry is booming. Okay, so you can do some great things in that industry. Or if it's beauty, then join something that has to do with the beauty industry. If it's finance, then join something that has to do with you get the picture. Make sure that whatever you do, you choose something that's close to your heart, and you'll be successful. Now, I heard a quote said that external motivation will wear off, but internal motivation will pay off. And that struck kind of close to me, because you can go to these income opportunity meetings and you can get fired up. You can be like, oh, this is for me. I can do this. That's external motivation. You get home, and then the people that you live around that are bashing it, or your friends that are bashing it, or you maybe ask a few people and they shoot it down, and then you're like, this is not for me. I can't do it. You didn't have the internal motivation to keep going with that thing. So make sure that whatever you choose The motivation for you choosing it is internal, something that you can see yourself doing for a long period of time or forever, if that's the case. It's something that you have an interest in that's close to your heart, something that you have a passion for, something that you know will help people, that you already maybe know a few people that will get started with you or at least be your customer, because those are the two things that you need as a direct seller or internet or network marketer. You need partners, building your team, and you need customers actually purchasing your product. So I was thinking about that today, and I want to let you know that it is a fantastic way to help you get where you're trying to go. I'm not bashing jobs. Like I said, I have a job and I enjoy my job, and I know that that job right now is a necessity for me to continue going on. But I do like the fact that now I am a promoter for Visalis, because I feel very, very good about that product. I was using it already for 4 months. Weight was dropping off of me, was falling all over the place. I was having to get my dustpan and my broom to sweep it up because the weight was just like falling off. For those who know my story, or maybe you don't know my story, I was using the product for 4 months. Everybody was asking me, what are you doing to lose weight? You're looking good, oh, you're disappearing, you're shrinking, all that good stuff. All of that really happened. And so when the light finally came on that the product that I was using was actually causing these results, it was a no-brainer for me to go ahead and start promoting that product, because I was already promoting it with my story, with the results that people were seeing. So if you know me, you know that I like fitness and I like wellness and healthy eating and all that good stuff. So this was a perfect fit for me. So all I'm doing is trying to encourage you to find the perfect fit for you. Don't be afraid of direct selling. Don't be afraid of network marketing. Don't be afraid of promoting something, because whether you know it or not, you promote something every day. If your hair looks good, you're promoting your stylist. If your nails look good, you're promoting the salon. Because if somebody asks you about it, you tell them about it. But you're not getting paid for that. So why not start getting paid for the promotion that you're doing? So that is my Tell It Like It Is on a Tuesday topic for today. Look forward to next Tuesday. I don't even know yet what I'll be talking about, but believe me, it's going to be something pretty doggone interesting. I promise. All right? I hope you have a fantastic day. Take it light.